This footage was sent in to us by the parents of a 9-year-old child who recorded it. Apparently, this craft had been following this child from overhead for weeks. And the parents didn't believe the child when the child came and told them about it, because anytime the parents eventually came out and looked, they were unable to view this craft. It was almost as if this craft had made itself invisible to the parents and only visible to the child, who was, needless to say, very frightened by this thing. And this further corroborates other stories by wherein which these UFOs follow children, presumably to abduct them. And this craft was luckily caught on video by the child, who had ran in to get their parents' cellular phone, ran back out, started recording the craft in mid-flight. You can see the craft shapeshifts, it changes direction, it stops in thin air, before finally dematerializing into thin air. This craft was also witnessed by a second source, the neighbor of the original source, who was across the street doing yard work outside, who also saw the craft and pulled their camera out for a quick last-minute photograph directly before the craft dematerializes. And you can see that in this image here shows the very clear capture of this craft, which is extremely mysterious and apparently had been following this child for weeks, seen outside above in the sky daily by this child, and only seen by this child. Now, how it was seen by the source across the street, I can only say that the craft had made itself invisible only to the parents of the child. However, when caught on footage by the neighbor and the child, has not been seen since, thankfully. That is one good thing to come out of this story. The craft has not shown up, which would indicate clearly that this thing has known it's been caught on camera, and all I can say is thank you to the source who sent it in, who is both her and her neighbor, watching out for this craft, and has been shaken up by this whole situation. And we want to know from you guys if you've ever heard of something similar or have known any stories about these UFOs following children. So be sure to email us. Our contact information is down in the video description. Hit the like and subscribe button on your way out and let us know what you think down in the comments. And stick around because we've got a lot more coming.